Hey y'all, Salamander here with a guide for new Guild Wars 2 players. Regardless of whether you've just started playing or you're at level 80 with 7 years of gameplay under your belt, you're likely to come across having a full inventory. This can result in missing a lot of loot if you're not careful, or it can slow down the efficiency of what you're doing if you're in a party full of people and you have to stop for a minute to figure out what to do with the stuff in your inventory. This guide will address this issue and get you back on your way to enjoying the game. Before getting started, if you'd like to participate in my monthly giveaways, feel free to check out the link pinned in the comments. If you've just started playing, I would suggest checking to make sure that you have all inventory slots filled with at least 15 slot bags. 18 slot bags are preferred, but 15 slot bags can be purchased for a lot less on the trading post. It's important to frequently deposit materials using this button here at the top right of your inventory. If you accidentally deposit something you need to keep in your inventory, then you can always go to a bank or crafting station to access your material storage. If materials don't deposit, it's likely that your material storage is full. You can either go to your material storage to withdraw some items to sell, or just sell the items as you obtain them. In most cases, I would recommend right-clicking the material and selecting Sell on the trading post. You can either sell instantly or post for someone to buy it for more. I usually go with the instant sell option if the difference in price is only a few copper. Next, make your way to a vendor with a sell option. Click Sell Junk, and any junk you've collected during your adventures will be sold. You don't have to worry about accidentally selling something important by selling junk, because junk items have no other use besides being sold for gold. Then, in your inventory search bar, type Consumable. This will show you all consumable items like loot bags and chests, food, utility, dyes, etc. Here I would recommend salvaging unneeded gear and opening or selling the rest. If you don't have an infinite use salvage kit, then you can just use the basic salvage kit for common and masterwork gear, and masters or mystic salvage kits on rare or exotic gear. Just be sure to keep the items that you don't want to throw away, like some food or utility items that can boost your magic find, stats, or experience gain. One thing I would like to point out is that at level 80, you could pick up an exotic level 80 precursor weapon. And some exotic gear sell for a lot, so it doesn't hurt to see if the item sells for a good amount on the trading post before salvaging or equipping it if it's not something you need or want. You'll also collect items that you need, but you won't use very often. For me, those items are extra tomes of knowledge and experience boosters. Items like these can be stored in your bank, which can be accessed at a bank NPC, a crafting station, or if you're rich, then the permanent bank access on the trading post is always an option. If there are items you don't want to have deposited while using the deposit materials function, or you want to keep certain consumables separate from the rest of your items, you could get a safe box or safe bag. These items can be crafted or purchased from the trading post. I would recommend placing it in your last bag storage slot so that the items you want to keep separate stay at the bottom portion of your inventory. Later in the game, you'll find yourself with different sets of equipment that you switch out so you can play multiple builds. Buying new equipment tabs will give you an extra tab to store that gear so it doesn't sit in your inventory. These can be purchased using gems, but don't forget that you can convert your hard-earned gold into gems if you don't want to spend money on equipment tabs. Thankfully, each character comes with a second equipment tab already unlocked. For the rest of the items in your inventory, it's up to you to decide what you want to do with them. I always end up with a few unneeded trophies. So to filter those out, type trophy in the inventory search bar and you can see if there are any uses for them. For example, these two here can be donated to guild decoration traders found in guild halls. And some items like this choya piece and fire orchid seeds aren't anything I need anymore. In these cases, you can right click and destroy. Some trophies will be things you'll absolutely want to keep. One example is globs of ectoplasm. These are incredibly useful for a lot of crafting recipes and can be sold for a lot of gold on the trading post. That about sums it up for this quick beginner guide to inventory management. Was there anything you think I should have added to this guide that I missed? Let me know in the comments. If you like my videos or you're interested in my giveaways, be sure to like and subscribe, and comment any suggestions or requests for future videos. As always, take care, my friends. I'll see you next time.